The livest podcast.
The livest podcast out right now.
Bikes and bullshit.
Bikes and bullshit,
Fuck
baby.
with the kids.
You know we going up.
What's going on, people? Y'all know who it is. It's your motherfucking boy B Ward. Good look, head to toe, ass your hoe. We here on another episode of Bikes and Bullshit Podcast. And today I got a special guest. You feel me? All the way from Dayton, right?
Yeah, Dayton.
Got my boy Found in the bill, man. What's up with you?
What's up, man? Good to be here.
You already know. Damn, man. Let's pop some shit real quick. Like, how long you been riding and shit? I mean, how long you been fucking with the motorcycles and shit?
I want to say, 5 years. Motorcycles all my life, though. I grew up on bikes, ride with my grandpa and stuff like that. There's always on Harleys, and I know I ride one now, but I did not want to get one.
Yeah.
Bro, I did not. I'd rather wreck a Grom every day of the week than get on a Harley. That was my mind.
So fucking with your grandpa, what, you was a kid, you came up on what, dirt bikes or or Harleys?
No, not even that. I just ride with him.
Oh, you just ride with him?
Yeah, I was like 3 years old when we did the first wheelie. He had a built FXR. It was an 87 FXR, had a built 80-inch in it. Everything in it. I had my hands wrapped around him. He said, hold on. He grabbed my hand and he just popped that thing up.
Damn.
So yeah, my dad about beat his ass. Honestly.
So all right, so you rode with him and then you jumped into the motorcycles as a adult. So about 5 years.
Yeah, so about 12 years.
Okay.
I was about 12 years old. My dad bought a four-wheeler at 10. He told me only go in third if you get stuck. I was real little, big 250 at the time, and I don't listen, so I just kind of took off on it. Yeah. And then he passed away, and I kind of dove into it, honestly.
Okay, sorry to hear that too.
Shit happens. People die every day.
Man, every day for sure. Damn, that's crazy. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, like me seeing like you popping out down here in the city and shit. Yeah, me seeing you like you a badass motherfucker on them bikes. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let you know that now. I'd be amazed at some of the shit I see y'all do. So yeah, I mean, coming from like not even like you like you said you'll fuck with a Grom before a motherfucker Harley. So did you?
Yeah, I lived on Groms.
Okay.
I would terrorize, dude. I used to leave in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Messed up, just trying to have some fun, and like that's where all the work came from. I got comfortable on that thing. Started on it. Everybody seen me on a white Grom. Chicago, Orlando.
Yeah.
First ride out on a Grom. Sold it down there on the lot day, and first ride out, first night there.
Yeah.
Had 6 cops swarm up on us, throw me in cuffs, everything like that.
Damn.
But my boy DJ Papa Willie.
I remember Papa Willie. That's my boy.
Yeah, real old school.
Yeah.
They threw him in cuffs and they're giving him a hard time. They let me go everything out of nowhere. And I was sticking around. I was like, absolutely not. We're not doing this. Like,
right.
They're like, you either go or you get fucking thrown up too.
Yeah.
God damn. So I just sat back. I just watched them.
Yeah. You just had to sit back from a little distance.
Hell of a first trip.
Damn. Where was that at?
Orlando, winter vacation 2021.
Damn. So y'all go down there, y'all get in some bullshit. You end up selling the Grom.
So the Grom a lot day. Looked at it. Friend of a friend. He handed me cash right there.
Said, fuck it, huh? So what'd you do after that? What'd you jump on after that?
I got on the plane, threw up in the airport. It was so bad. I was throwing up in the airport. I jumped on the plane. Bought a 636 0304.
Okay, so you done pretty much rode, like from every style bike.
Yeah. I'll hop on anything. Once you get foot breakdown, once you're comfortable with yourself, honestly, it just comes from confidence. That's it.
So what you prefer mostly? You mean like if you had to pick?
The Harleys, and I hate to say it. I hate it so much.
Why you hate the Harleys though? Let's talk about that. Like explain to us why you hate them.
Man, it's just like how I grew up. It's like the whole lineage. I just hated it. I was like, these are dirt bags. And I'm a dirt bag too. It happens. And
you hated it so much that you love it.
Yeah,
they be saying that shit like females hate something so much about a dude that they love it and shit like or something like that. Like, yes. So you hated the Harley so much that you fell in love with them.
Yeah, now I won't get off of it. I spend more money on the Sportster than I have on any street bike, and I've had fucking 20 of them.
Damn. So Papa Willie, what's up with him? Where he been at? You still conversate with him and shit?
A little bit. He's married, tied down.
Yeah, that's what it
He's
is.
old,
That's what
hurting.
it. That's my boy. He used to go crazy. I fuck with him. I got mad love for him.
Yeah, he'll pop out every now and then.
Right. Okay then.
He'll show us a little something, then he's like, "Man, my back. I gotta be off 2 weeks of work." This is right.
So you from Dayton, right?
Yeah, yeah, born and raised.
Why you running around down here in the Cincinnati streets, man?
Man, because DJ got me down
He
here.
got you down here. How
Yeah,
did you
great
meet him?
people. I got into the stunt scene.
Uh huh.
They had a Grom ride out at Honda Fairfield or something like that, and I seen this boy cut up.
Yeah.
He's on a little like Z125 or something like that. He's jumping all around, and I like wanted to get into it beforehand. I was kind of into it, trying to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And I just basically I hit him up. I was like, "Hey, what's the game?
Yeah.
How do we do this? Can you show me this? Can you show me that?" Started hanging around him and stuff like that, and then he brought me around Ian. Yeah, he brought me around Ian for I think the Stop the Violence ride.
Okay. That was one of my rides.
Yeah, absolutely, great ride.
Yeah.
But he brought me around. I linked up with Ian, and I mean, you know how Ian is. Ian's
Yeah, he showed love to everybody. Open arms for
everybody.
everybody.
One of the
Oh
best
my
people
God.
I ever met.
Nah, for sure. That's good peoples. Damn. So, boom. So you just from there it was just like, damn, I fuck with the Cincinnati scene.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. And the problem is that like he'll encourage me. Like I'm already crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely should be medicated, but I'll raw dog life every day of the week.
For
So
sure.
he'll just start encouraging me. Next thing you know, I got a drink in my hand or something like that. And
Yeah.
I ain't got no fear.
Going crazy.
I've been down. I'll get back up.
Right. So what was like the most bullshit that ever happened to you on a motorcycle?
Um, my first bad wreck. I was on a 1000. I was learning wheelies. I was getting it down, balance point only. I had a car pull out in front of me in like a shopping center. I was fucking around hardcore.
Mm.
And locked up the brake, laid bike down, hit a curb, all kinds of stuff. Picked bike right back up. Didn't even check it. I said, nope, not getting a ticket today.
Out of there.
Out of there. I was cut all up. My back's all cut up. I got a big ass scar, big knot.
Yeah.
It cut through the muscle on my back. I couldn't move my arm for like 2-3 weeks.
You rolled home though, huh?
Yeah, it had actually broke the front wheel at the bead of the rim. I had no idea how it was holding there, and I hopped on the highway immediately and darted out of there.
Damn.
I literally topped the bike out 145 on the governor. I was like, I'm getting home. I was paranoid.
That adrenaline was rushing too. That's what made you like just make it happen.
It's the best high of my life.
I swear to God, every time I've been down, it was like I'm talking. I was fucked up, and but I still had the strength and the energy. You feel me? Because that adrenaline. You know what I mean? But once it wear off, it's over. You be in pain like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that was the first bad one. And then honestly, the only one that's really kept me down is I got hit at the Alabama 420 ride.
Mm-hmm.
Swinging rollers, putting pressure in the pack like I always do. And basically, I swung wide left. I was swinging 4 lanes, swung wide left. And I don't know what happened to dude, but he came down. He was on FZ. He came down, hit my bike from behind. I'm cooked out left, and I'm starting to actually exit to swing back right.
Right.
He hit me. The bike went to go high side me, and I was absolutely not about that. That's how you actually get fucked up.
Nah, for real.
So I don't know what I did. Kick back. I low sided it. I think it was the air filter bolt where we put the covers at on the Sportster. It went through my knee, and then it dug down. It ripped out the muscle, like where your calf goes to your knee.
Yeah.
Or not a calf, but the quad goes to the knee. There's muscle all over my bike, blood everywhere. Foot brake went through the ball of my foot and cut all the way up to the tip of my toe. I got up. I was gritting my teeth, going, God damn. Yeah. I was already hurting. I knew it was bad.
Damn.
I looked down. I could feel blood in my shoe. Looked down, saw my knee. I was like, this ain't good. Bars are cocked like that. And my dude Denver from Dayton went down earlier with Stevie. Stevie was recording him. Denver goes down. Stevie runs into the back of Denver. Right. While he's on the ground. His finger ain't right. Like it ripped out tendon, all kinds of stuff. I was the only one left in the pack of everybody that came down.
And then you went down.
So. I went down. I picked the bike right back. First I grabbed my phone. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab my phone every time. Yeah. Phone, wallet, keys. What do I got on me? Picked the bike back up. Started the thing right back up. We got about like 10 minutes away from the end spot of this ride. It's the middle of the night, Thursday night, just got there, a few hours in. We pull up, everybody's like, man, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm sitting here, I'm feeling myself out. I'm mad. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you got to go to the hospital. You got to go to the hospital. I literally looked at him and was like, how about you grow the fuck up? I had to apologize to a lot of people. I was rude.
Right.
Yeah, hopped on the highway, got back to the Airbnb. Thankfully, shout out my dude Chris Wheelies from Jacksonville. Made sure I got back right. Elevated my leg, tourniqueted. I bled through 2 shower towels while I slept through the night.
Damn.
Couldn't walk for a week and a half, and then it's still not right. I refused to go to the hospital. Everything. Shout out Dropback Jack for checking in on me. She's trying to yell at me, trying to be the mom, of course.
Right.
Yeah, that one sucked. I still get knee pain all the time.
Damn. You just say fuck it though. That was just shit. How long ago was that? You just was in the what's the name?
It was April 19th.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, hold on. That was recently because I remember when we was down at when Ian had the store. You was just coming out of the cast and all that shit, right? Or you probably still had it on. I can't remember.
I didn't have no cast, no nothing like that. I don't go to hospitals. I don't go to doctors. I would tough that shit out.
I know you was fucked up.
Yeah, bro, my knee looked like a goddamn grapefruit. It was horrible.
Damn.
And I still hopped on. I still hopped on Ian's bike. I was like, "Come on, can I?"
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, cause you was fucked up, and then you hopped on the bike. You was riding up and down the street right there.
You can't keep me down.
Damn, that's wild shit, man. You just say fuck it, huh?
I got beat pretty good as a kid, so it helps out. Honestly, they knew the lifestyle I was gonna live.
Right.
You gotta take it with what you got.
Nah, for real. So how you get the name Fountain?
It is generational. I'm actually the 4th.
Okay.
So it's old school Indian is what I was told. So it's like Fountain Fox, the 4th government name. Don't report me, please. And I don't know. Yeah, it's.
So that's your official name though.
Yeah. People don't believe me.
Yeah, I thought it was. That's why I asked how you got it. Yeah, I thought it was a nickname.
No. I got a million different nicknames. People can't even remember my name most of the time. They call me Fox. Honestly, I went by Water for a long time because people couldn't remember Fountain. That's how they introduced me. They're like, "Oh, this is Water."
Water. It makes sense. That's crazy.
But I'll respond to pretty much anything. Dumbass, bastard. I mean, I'm
whatever.
Just here.
Yeah, you just here. You living life. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's my life. Why not?
Yeah. So damn. So where your favorite place you've been to on a ride out? Like
Broward.
Broward.
Chicago's close second. Chicago is beautiful, and you know what? I gotta say Pittsburgh. Honestly, I haven't been on a ride out yet, but Pittsburgh's like I say at home. We got my boy Eddie out there. The last video I just posted, me swinging on dude. Yeah, that's Eddie.
Okay,
straight from Pittsburgh.
Okay, that's crazy. So you pretty much like, all right, Dayton, boom, Cincinnati, but then it's like you got all these places where people know you. Also, is it from stunt riding or is it just from like just friends?
No, it's from the bikes.
From the bikes.
Yeah, man, I got some real deal homies from the bikes. It's like a second family.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause how many like is it like from social media going viral and then people tapping in and shit like that, or is it just
that
like
that
just go somewhere and meet people?
You gotta be in person too. I mean, you know how it goes. It's not even marketing. It's just like I ain't got no social anxiety. Social anxiety got me.
Nah, for real.
I'll be yelling at everybody. You see me.
Yeah, go talk to everybody, cool with everybody. That's how I am, because I don't give a fuck who it is. We all in the same area or something that we all like doing. So I'm going to talk to you. I don't give a fuck what you ride, who you is, what you look like, how old, how young, whatever. Like, oh, yeah, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I get to know people. But some people don't be on that, but I'm definitely like one of them people. I see you like, you don't give a fuck. Like, you just like, yeah, what's up?
People. Just talk. It's that easy.
That's
like when we go out to the, like after party stuff like that. You see everybody clicked up. Yeah. Man, come on. We all out here doing the same thing. Just talk. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all good. We all got them here, have fun, and got them kick it, live life and shit. What's like one of your favorite stunts and shit you got down? I really don't know too much about like the different stunts and shit. Like Stevie was telling me something when he was just here, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like you gonna have to tell me what it is, then explain it, especially to the people who don't know. Also,
so one of my favorite things to do is honestly it's rollers. I don't know if it's a mental block. I don't know if it's from my knee where I got hit doing a roller. I don't know what it is, but I can't. I mean, I know my bike's fucked up. I ain't putting no maintenance in that thing. That's the best part about it. Ride it like about out of hell, and it is horrible.
So the rollers when y'all riding and slide.
Yeah, riding and sliding. All the traction's on the front tire, spinning the back tire. Basically, you just move it with your hips, whether you're sitting down on it, nuts up on a tank, or if you're over the tank. I like being over the tank on the Sportster. It's short wheelbase. They kick out real easy, and you still steer with your hips, but it's more pressure through your toes. And then you get the whole keep the front end loaded through. Honestly, I use my arms.
Yeah, strength.
Yeah, straight strength. That's why I'm always flexed up on it. Um, I like swinging rollers. There ain't nothing about getting a little sideways, getting real close to people, making them panic, freak out, put pressure on them real quick. But I mean, if I'm on a street bike, I like gas back scrapes, hit it hard. Street bikes don't. They ain't like Harleys. You can hit them hard.
What's that?
So basically, when let's say you're in a knee knocker, got your knee on the seat, right foot on the brake, you're sitting here, you're about ready to drop back.
Okay.
But you don't ease into it. You say, I'm going to drop back right now. And you hit that gas and you just hit that bar. Hit it. And what you do is you can lean back and you keep your weight center, but you keep your weight all the way back and it'll drag that block right now. You'll come back when you want to hit the brake.
Yeah.
But the trick is trying to keep it straight. So my last 0304, I do it hardcore. But I will say when I was down in Broward back in November, I was messing around again with some handbrake tricks. That 13 plus 636, they run smooth. It was a fully built bike. Traded my bagger for it. Fully built bike, ran smooth, fresh build. I was out here doing Ralph Louis and stuff like that. I ain't never done that. I practice in the streets right now.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, that's probably like a $10,000-$12,000 bike. Like, you know what I mean? It's got everything on it. I'm like, I'm gonna wreck it. It's gonna suck. We're still gonna do it.
Just fuck it. Try it out.
Try it out. There is no better feeling than being in the middle of a pack where everybody's hyping everybody up, and you feel it in. You're like, all right, let's go. That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is. But yeah, gas back scrapes on almost anything, seat standard scrapes, stuff like that. No, I don't scrape Harleys.
Why not?
Hey, I got shitty suspension in the back. So when I tap that brake, it springs down and then it pushes me back up, and it's almost like a mousetrap where the bike literally wants to slam down on the front tire. Yeah, it wants to slam down on the front and it wants to take you with it. And I've mousetrapped before. I had just built my Sporty, and I was doing it, scrape, cool. I caught a bump, and it bucked me over the front. I macked the curb with my back in midair. Picked it right back up. Messed up my thumb, all kinds of stuff. Picked it back up, rode it back home.
How the fuck is you still functioning? Like, that's crazy. Cause
I drink about 3 ghosts a day. I go to the gym consistently.
Yeah.
Just depending on my mood level, how much we're gonna do, and I come home and I drink my grade A brand loyal Miller Lite. Brand loyal.
They gotta the response from you or something. Shit, you gotta let them know.
Let them know. Miller Lite for the beers, Casamigos for the tequila.
Casamigos for the tequila.
It's delicious, the vanilla in it.
He said, "Yeah." So you, I mean, we know it ain't right, but you drink and ride.
So some people smoke, all right, and like, don't get me wrong, I've done a lot of shit. I've smoked stuff like that. I used to be a hardcore stoner.
Right.
It just don't work like it. It's a real deal scumbag in me. I like drinking.
Yeah, I mean, because I ain't gonna lie, I'd have been around some people, and this me like in Cincinnati. I'd have been around some people and I seen them ride while they drunk, and I seen them ride while they sober, and I'd have been around some people that ride better while they're not. I ain't even gonna say drunk, just drinking. You feel me? And
there's a line for sure.
It's the same with smoking. Like I done seen some people ride better when they smoke, and then some people like when they sober, it's like maybe I don't know what's in their body that makes it like maybe they needed just to calm them down or whatever. But
yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. Like I act like I don't. Everybody got anxiety.
Right.
Everybody.
For sure.
So I've got like a little math in my head where it's, you're chilling out to ride. You're trying to figure out when we gonna pop off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll drink 2 tall boys, and then I get maybe one every gas stop. We'll go down lower. You know, I don't get messed up and ride like that.
Yeah.
But am I going to keep the anxiety off me? Yeah. Do I like drinking? Absolutely.
Yeah. Are you comfortable with it? You know,
Right. Now, if I smoke, I'm going to go nonverbal. You ain't going to see me. I'm going to just be chilling, zoned out. It is not okay.
Right. That's just drinking keep you social. I mean, it's. I don't say it's right. I don't say it's wrong. You know, it's up to the person. You feel me? Like and how you ride. As long as you safe with it. I mean, but shit, you pretty much like fuck it. This how you living. This your life. You know what I mean? Like which is okay. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at you know. That's crazy.
Yeah, we all do our own thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It just if it's that dirt bag, Harley's scumbag riding. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. I hate it.
You say
I seen it growing up.
Yeah.
It just fits.
It
just fits.
You seen it and adapted to it so much. It was like a. So what it is for real is probably like a second nature to the bikes in you because you grew up and you knew it already. I think the
scientists call that like alcoholism.
Alcoholism. Yeah, I mean, shit, it is what it is. So you got some buddies and shit you ride with up there, or is it just you come down here a lot?
I come down here a lot. I like Dayton. I'm friends with everybody in Dayton. I ain't got no beef with nobody. And if we do got beef, you deserve it. I'm sorry. Absolutely.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
If you got beef with my boy, goddamn it, fuck you.
Yeah, so we had to handle some beef over a smoke out. You know, we're civil. That took a lot out of me. You're welcome.
You want to talk about it, or it's over? It's over.
We'll see. We'll see at the next ride if they show up.
I mean, because this bike's some bullshit, so we can get into the bullshit. You feel me? But we ain't got to. If it's squat, I don't want to bring it back up. You feel me? But you feel me? If we want to put it on the floor, fuck it. That's it.
Nah, it's just some petty shit. Honestly, it's literally that. You know.
Yeah.
But out of respect for everybody else, they said, you know, let's try to not have that. Da da da. Okay.
For sure.
So I'm gonna shake your hand, look you in the eye, and let you know what it is. You ain't gonna punk me out. I'm gonna punk you out. I don't care who I am. I can get knocked down. I'm gonna get right back up. Whether I'm hurt, not, chalk it up. Fair is fair.
For sure.
I ain't gotta do no cheap shot. I can take an L. I can take a W. It can be what it is. It's for sure bullshit. It's for sure bullshit, but it happens.
Yeah, nah, shit. That's every day. Yeah, I mean, fuck them.
We popped out like 2-3 weeks ago, and there was like. Fight at the shop, fight at the gas station. Just bullshit.
Yeah, that's come with the bikes and bullshit, man.
It does.
I got to get them over here to talk about it. Like,
yeah, you should actually.
I'm gonna get them over here to talk about it, but I mean,
that might have to be a couple different episodes though.
Nah, yeah, because I don't think
that is.
It's supposed to be over, but you know how that shit go. It be over until motherfuckers see each other and shit. But you know, hopefully that shit over. Yeah, I mean, so it is what it is.
Yeah, it happens. It does happen.
So you rock with I know you rock with Ian and Die Dreaming. I mean, of course you fuck with me and Bike Life.
Absolutely.
You fuck with Vulgar and Vulgar USA Trey.
Yeah, I fuck with Trey. Fuck with Trey. I ain't on the team, nothing like that. I fuck with Trey. Trey's a great rider. I've seen Trey. I mean, we both seen each other like total bikes out.
Yeah.
Get fucked up, stuff like that. Trey's come a long way. I think he's doing a great way of representing his lifestyle, honestly. He's making it into a brand. He's doing what he should. Same with Ian.
Yeah.
Bro, Ian is killing it this year.
Yeah, for sure.
He's on that 250. He's got the drop back. He's got the work. I saw him swerving in the pack. He's picking up on the energy, stuff like that. Man, we're all pushing each other.
Nah, for sure. What's so crazy, I seen Ian, like, when he first came out and started riding. Like, I was already riding and shit, too. But, like, he just was, like, a regular rider. Like, to now seem like a stunt rider, that shit amazing. It's amazing to me, like, cause I mean,
we'll be grilling each other all the time. Anytime like one of us is slacking, we'll start grilling. It don't matter what it is.
Yeah.
And you know, that's what keeps you pushing. That's the drive in it. Like my dude that got me into it from Dayton, Austin Moore. He actually lived down here for a hot second.
I'm trying to think if I know who that is. I might know.
Glasses, real proper white kid. Half the time he'll show up in a polo and khakis and just be like, "Hi, how are you doing?" Like nicest dude you've ever met. But he'll take photos, stuff like that. He's always got the camera on him.
I think I know you talking about.
And he just gives them to you. Like he just does it for fun. Great guy. Love Austin. Saw him doing wheelies on a ZX10R 0506 Widowmaker. That's what got me into it. We were up in Dayton.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's back then. We used to have like 50, 75 people plus rides up there. And then you know how drama goes. Everybody splits up.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh, I gotta pick a side. I gotta pick a side." No, you
That's
don't.
why. That's why I be
Just
trying to
ride.
bring everybody fucking together, man. And I came up there a couple years ago and did some shit up in Dayton, and the motherfuckers. It was different. It was just like the energy was. It was weird. It was different from down here. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
even
down
though
here,
it's so close, it
yeah,
just was
everybody
different.
down here, they feel, dude, they feel so. It don't matter if you know each other or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, we ride bikes. We're gonna look out for each other. We're here to have fun.
Right.
You go up to Dayton, and it's like, no, what are they gonna do to me? What are they gonna do to me? What? What?
Yeah.
What could happen? What could happen? It's
You gotta bridge. You gotta bridge the gap up there.
bro, it's not scary like that. It's not. Like it's dirty Dayton. Don't get me wrong. And
For
I mean,
sure.
it gets hot up there too. We'll have some like hood rides stuff like that pop off. Or not too long ago, dude launched a quad at a cop. I think it's about 2 years ago, Memorial Day ride out, and ever since then they've been heavy on ATVs and dirt bikes.
Damn.
Heavy.
That
But
shit. That shit. The ATV and dirt bike shit. That shit came. Do you fuck with ATV or dirt bikes? You jump on them?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. It like it came by a storm like a couple years ago. It was so many of them motherfuckers, but now like they dying down. You know, I'm pretty sure because of the police and shit too. But that shit was going crazy for a minute. Like I really ain't really into like I don't know dirt bike shit. That shit scared me. They too torquey for me. You know what I mean?
They're
But
torquey, but they float. Honestly, they feel good. Biggest thing on me is a dirt bike is when you start like moving around, swerving, and whatnot.
mhm.
How you gonna center back up? Because I've not centered back up, and I've almost dated I don't know 100 different times. And I think a 450 feels better than a 125 and a little 250
Right.
because it's something about it. They got the engine brake and they got the weight to them.
See, I ain't been on all the different ones to even know. You know, so
My dude had a 450 for a hot second. He absolutely like he's got drop bag, rev coasters, everything. He just can't scrape. So my favorite thing to do is fold that fender up for him. Fold it up. I'll burn that plastic right off that thing for him, and I don't
yeah,
even ride him. And we'll be like, yo, he just scraped, and he gets so nervous about it. It's so funny.
that's live. You pretty much jump on anything and go crazy. Like,
Yeah, bro, it's all brake work. That's it. Feel it out. I mean, I ain't trying to dog nobody's stuff. I've had pass offs, for days and stuff like that. I don't dog nobody's stuff out like I do mine. I'm a different animal on mine.
and that's
But
crazy because a lot of people say that people would dog somebody else shit more than they dog their shit. But you just said the opposite. Like, you know what I mean? But you
why would I do that?
yeah. But
That's
you,
respect.
yeah. But it's even like, it even go back to like say people get rental cars and shit. You know what I mean? Motherfucker will take a rental car and
Nah,
drive
first
that
off,
bitch.
that's different.
That's
Their yeah, enterprise. You got me fucked up. Sorry.
So you tearing that
Sorry.
shit up,
You
huh?
corporate. I'm
Balls to the
sorry.
wall.
Absolutely.
but when you ride somebody's bike though, you pretty much chill. Like I mean, you still go
Yeah.
crazy, but you respect it more.
Yeah, I ain't pushing limits. I'm staying in my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. I would feel bad if I wrecked it and destroyed it. Whether I'm gonna pay for that stuff or not, they still
Right.
gonna watch the bike go down.
Right.
And that it don't matter if you got 15 bikes.
Mm-hmm.
It's gut wrenching.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Gut
Like,
wrenching.
damn, let me tear my own shit up. That's how I would feel.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, man, you just total my shit. Let me total my own shit.
I let a whole bunch of homies and stuff like that ride my sports. They're all like Harley, like because they're all street bike boys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, it's different, because I started here and I like getting pass offs to feel what I like, what I don't like, different setups, stuff like that, trying out new parts.
Right.
And I watch it and something in me is like, please don't fucking wreck. And I laid that bike down more than a lot of women get laid down. I promise. That thing, I look at that thing, I said, good morning, Vietnam. It's rough.
Yeah. So with you work on like your own shit or you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I was building bikes for a hot second. I probably built, I don't know, 20, 30 bikes.
Mm-hmm.
I like building motors. I built my last motor on my Harley. I went the cheap route. I sat here. It was an 883. Put a 1200 kit in it with some cams. And the big thing about me was like, there's little tricks that you do,
Mm-hmm.
especially for what we do to help any motor last.
Mm-hmm.
So I did all my tricks, stuff like that, and I knew I had a bad crank. and I knew it. I could see the rod play. I was like, it's gonna go or it's gonna blow.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're already so far season. I'm in the middle of the season. I just wanted more power. Okay, throw that thing back together. Went all season. I held that thing on limiter, bro. It was screaming the entire time. I melted through a piston actually.
Damn.
I got pictures, videos of it all. It still start up first click.
So how y'all had that shit all weight? You know what I mean? So like, what y'all do to make it to where y'all ain't redlining the whole time?
Well, I mean, we are redlining the whole time. That's the thing about Harleys is they're going to take the RPM. A street bike, absolutely not. They're going to get hot.
Yeah.
They're not going to take it. They're going to shoot a rod through your block.
But a Harley will take it though.
It will unfortunately take it. They're bastards. They'll take every bit of it. Now, a Dyna, if you start moving up to like a Dyna or a Bagger or something like that, so they're real bad. Twin cams are real bad for they'll mess your bottom end up. They'll warp your crank.
Okay.
But Sportster's supposed to be the most reliable one. They're just old school built. I mean, working on a Harley's like working on an old small block. It don't matter. Chevy, Ford, Dodge, it don't matter. It's all built the same.
Right.
But yeah, they take it. They'll blow head gaskets if you got factory head gaskets because they get hot. It's air cooled, stuff like that. So they'll blow head gaskets. They'll still run like shit, but they'll run.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering that too. I'm like, cause I'm even like when we just went on that recent ride. I'm like, man, and I just sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, for them to be driving so slow, like how the in the bikes air cool, how the fuck is these bikes not, like getting so too hot to where they won't function? You know what I mean? Cause
So I'll run straight 50 weight. I run Valvoline VR1 straight 50 weight, super thick. It's got extra zinc in it to help the metal, stuff like that. It's like an old school dragster trick.
okay.
You really got to play around with your fluids and stuff like that because, I mean, I think 2050s for what we do and tight packs, stuff like that, I think it's too thin. It thins out. And once it gets so thin, like, it'll puke out your air cleaner because that's how they vent. They vent the oil system through the air cleaner.
Right.
But yeah, you just got to watch your fluids, stuff like that. And a big thing that I've seen when you see a Harley start spitting oil real bad, probably seen it on a Sportster because people think, oh, I'm going to just fill this oil bag up. Because like certain street bikes, you worried about the oil pickup. Like, is my motor going to get oil when we're up here in a wheelie?
Right.
Sportster people, half of them, it's like a Grom. It's hit or miss whether you put a oil mod on it. So my bike's modded, so I don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
But for a long time, I didn't have it modded, so it'll lose oil pressure, and you'll hear this motor knocking like a Jehovah Witness on a Saturday morning. Swear.
Yeah.
Bro, just bum, 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 bum. And they're like, oh, just put it in high gear and, just go. It'll build the oil pressure. Of course, because it's spinning your oil pump. My problem is when I didn't have an oil pump on, it started knocking, I just hold on limiter. I say, fuck it, let it blow.
Dang.
It's full send. I mean, it does the same thing.
Right.
But I know I'll fix it right there. I don't care. I got extra motors, extra 10 sets.
So you already ready? Like, fuck it. Is it?
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle. I put more money in the bikes than I do a lot of things.
That's crazy. And it's wow. That's what comes with it. Like, I mean, once you fall in love with it and you learn, it's in you. So, I mean, that's just how I am. Like with my shit in the bikes. Like I can't get the shit up now. If I wanted to, you feel me? Like I'm too far in. So it's like that's how you is in. You in with it to where even you was building them and riding them and all that.
Even when I'm laid up, hurt, stuff like that, I'm on a bike.
Thinking about it.
I had the Sportster blown up towards the end of the last year. I had a bagger. I was cruising a bagger, and then all of a sudden one day in me, I was like, I'm gonna beat on this thing. I literally made a post like 3 days later. I was like, man, the urge to beat on this thing's getting worse. And we were on a celebration of life. I'd never played on this bagger. Never rode a bagger before this one.
You beat on it?
Oh, bro, I was with my dating boys and like Brandon McCoy 937 on Instagram. He's killer on the Harley. Super humble dude, stuff like that. Great rider, great friend. He sold me the bike and he's like amping me up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So I clutch kick it real quick in a second. I'm swinging rollers on it. I'm like, damn, these big bikes, they stick.
Uh-huh.
I'm bad for minute plus rollers, which is horrible on tires, horrible on your motor. It's so much strain.
For sure.
And this thing's sticking. It's smoking. I'm swinging. I'm sitting down on it. I feel good. I'm hitting manhole covers, potholes, anything you want. The bagger's sticking. And I saw one. I misjudged it. I misjudged the bump. And normally when you go over bumps in a roller, if you time it right, let off the gas, more brake, less brake, whatever you got to do. You can pounce that front end to keep it loaded so it don't come back up or lock up your brakes. I didn't do that. I wrecked that bagger right there. I slid right down the road. No helmet, no nothing. On the way to a celebration of life.
That's crazy.
That's what it's about. Pick that thing right back up. They grabbed my phone for me because I lost my phone. I didn't know where it went.
Yeah.
And yeah, I started beating on it right after that. And then I needed a bike for Broward. I didn't feel like messing around with sporty. I was feeling lazy. Didn't want to ride a Harley down there just because it gets so hot. And I wanted a street bike again. So I traded it for a 13 plus out of Chicago. Fresh built, good bike, dogged the shit out of it. I'm sorry to whoever I sold that to. I really am. But it's still kicking.
Yeah.
It's still kicking. But I dogged it. Bro, that tip light was blanket.
I'm talking about, listen, every bike you just named, it's the same story.
I'm horrible, bro. Anything I ride, I'm horrible on. My truck, I got an F-150 and I work for Ford, so basically I've already rebuilt the trans in it.
Yeah.
It needs a motor in it. Like that's what I do.
Yeah.
It just don't hold up. It's full send lifestyle. It really is. I'm out here to have fun. I don't know how long I'm gonna live.
Nah, for sure. You gotta live every day like it's your last.
Like I said, people die every day. You don't know.
Damn, that's crazy. What how you let me see. I don't know, you in a relationship?
I am not.
So how you fucking with these hoes on the bike scene? Let me talk about it. You feel me? Like,
I really enjoy Cincinnati. No, honestly,
they be pushing. Do they be pushing down?
Yeah, actually, after Smokeout, yeah, well, bro, Facebook's been going crazy right now.
Oh man,
and I'm not saying I'm for that or anything. You know, I'm a nice guy. At the end of the day, I'm a nice guy. Now, am I an opportunist? Yeah, maybe. I've been in love. I've had my heart broke. I've done the whole 9 yards.
Right.
You know, one man's trash, another man's treasure.
For sure.
Sometimes you got to sort through the treasure to find, you know, a gem hidden in the rough. Beef at Smokeout was over a little shorty, honestly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like that, and I don't beef over girls like that. If you can take her, have her. That's the way it is. It don't bother me a bit.
That's how I feel. Like, it is what it is. One of them, like, oh.
But if you're gonna try and punk me out, nah,
it's over.
It's over. I'm sorry. Everybody makes their own decisions. I'm sorry if she wants to slide up on me or anything like that. But at the end of the day, if I'm in a relationship and I want somebody else, that was my choice. Now, whether my partner wants to fight for me or not, I'm sorry. You know, that's on them.
Yeah.
You're going to have to live. That's an opportunity cost. You got to live with that. I was ready to scrap. She asked me not to, and she was real sweet about it.
Yeah.
So good for her.
So damn. So she on the bike scene.
Getting her on the bike.
You getting her on the. So
yeah,
all right.
I was doing tandems with her on Thursday night, bro. Okay. We got her right to the film truck. No helmet, no nothing.
See, that's what I was gonna ask. Do you prefer a woman on the bike scene or one that's not on the bike scene? Or you just
I don't think that makes a difference. I think honestly, we're all different people. Mm-hmm. We're all special. I know I'll bullshit and like, you know, I put up this whole fucking punk ass front. It's not really a front, honestly, but like the whole punk ass like aesthetic, like Harley scumbag for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody else probably like that too.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're all different. We are all different. So do your thing.
Yeah. I kind of like, because I be saying to myself, like, man, I want me a bitch that's going to ride with me. You feel me? Like, next to me on her own shit. But then I really don't know if I really want, like, a female on the bike scene to be like my woman. So I don't know. I'm single, though, so fuck it. I really don't give a fuck. That shit come.
If you're going to hop in a relationship, you got to be comfortable. It don't matter what it is. And that, the problem, people are people.
Yeah.
We all make decisions.
I kind of know how to deal with, like, whatever come with it because I tapped into music and then the bike shit. And so I just kind of been around, like, all this shit to where, you know what I mean, motherfuckers with fame and the motherfuckers without fame, you know what I mean, then dealt with all different type of women.
Absolutely.
So I don't think, no way, you know what I mean, no matter what a woman do, I don't think it can bother me, like, if I wanted to take it there or whatever, but it is what it is.
No, there ain't nothing against feelings. I'll tell you that right now. Like I said, I've had my heart broke, shattered. Yeah. All right, so I've got a kid. I've got a 5-year-old. and it's literally the best thing in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Probably saved my life, honestly. And he's my little best friend from day one. Goes everywhere with me.
Yeah.
I have had my heart broken by women who aren't his mother more than I have his own mother.
Damn.
And that once you go through that and like you can't dwell on shit. It don't matter what it is in life, you can't dwell. So you sit here, you take the lesson, take it with your chin up, no matter how long it takes you. I mean, we all get down.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of process that, and you're like, damn, it's crazy. So you don't know what could come around.
Right.
That's what I said. I don't go through life with a plan. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's all I don't think. It's full sin.
Yeah. Shit, you living it every day like it's your last. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, you just go with the flow. That's. I think that's kind of like the way you got to really do shit nowadays. You never know when nothing gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, just boom. I'm just going with the flow with this shit. You know what I mean? I fuck with that. I'm trying to get into that stunt shit. You feel me? Like I bought Ian old grind.
I know. I rode that Grom a lot.
Yeah,
It's a good little bike.
He said like that was one of the ones. I guess when he got something else, he said, "I'll just take it to the lot and let whoever jump on it and shit." You know what I mean? So I know it got it. You know what I mean? The potential to do what I wanted to do, because I really ain't all the way in. You know what I mean? So do you ever think like you would get like lessons, or you just kind of like
I help
you just do
anybody
your
out.
own thing?
I help anybody out. Now the big thing is like, okay, so like DJ. DJ used to give me lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it would click, some of it wouldn't.
Right.
It's all. I mean, that's on your own person.
Depend on the person.
There's some people like, okay, let's say Stunt Chuck, right? Chuck's young, kills it on the FZ. So Chuck's been stepping out the lot and he's been hopping in the streets, and I commend him for that. It's different riding in a lot than it is the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You got different fear, you got real time reaction, and you got a lot of different variables you got to play with.
For sure.
Get your fundamentals down. As long as you got brake, you'll be all right pretty much anywhere. Now there's those, little situations here and there. It happens. Everybody's gonna go down. But yeah, I actually had a dude just bought a Sportster out in Cincinnati. He's like, "Hey, you want to show me some things?" Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you gonna wreck? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna wreck. You better get tough real quick.
Yeah, you gotta got that man up.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people try and get into it. They wreck one time, like, no, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, it ain't for you.
What's the big difference, or like why a lot of stunt riders so big on like handbrakes? Yeah, I mean,
foot brake scary, I guess. Dude, I don't know. I couldn't do it. I wanted to learn foot brake. Because if you have foot brake, you have any bike in the world. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, and I kind of
handbrake is easier, because a lot of people, ideally, what you should do no matter when you start, you always start with good form. It don't matter what you do in life, sports, gym, anything, good form.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of people will just cover their handbrake with their first finger. That's not how you should do it. You always got to keep that clutch ready, and then you work the handbrake with the second finger. It's easier to stand up on the bike and control it because your whole body is working it.
So that's where the handbrake can come in and play and help.
Right. And then if you got a bail, it's easier to jump off the bike like that every day of the week.
Right.
And that plays a part in with the fear and stuff like that. You're going to have different people in your ear telling you to do different things. We could be sitting at the lot, and it could be me, Gio, and Ian sitting right next to each other, talking to some dude, trying to get some pointers. I'm going to tell him one thing. Ian's going to tell him something. And then Gio's going to tell him something completely different.
Right.
It's got to tell you, it's like reading a forum. Everybody loves to read forums when they're working on anything. You just got to take it all in.
Right.
See what works.
Yeah. Yeah, because they be telling me too, like, put a handbrake on there. And I'm like, well, shit. I mean, you got a rear brake, so.
You got to brake. You got to brake, put your foot down, get used to it.
That makes sense though. I ain't think of it like that neither. Like, cause like you said, if you got the foot brake, you got on any bike, because all bikes gonna have it. You know what I mean? And not all bikes gonna have that handbrake. You know what I mean? Cause if you don't add it, you ain't got it.
Yeah. So like when you're feeling something out, people will jump the gun and they're gonna tell you, you got to clutch straight up to balance point. You got to get right there right now. No, you don't. Mm-hmm. I started doing tandem stuff like that. You know what the first thing I'm gonna do is?
What?
I'm gonna look ahead of me. I'm going to say how much room I got, and I'm going to chase that thing up. I'm going to pop it up, but I'm gonna chase it to where I can just
Build up, yes.
build up to it, ride that fine line, get a feel for it, stuff like that. So that, I mean, I would like to say that's the same thing with like a Grom. You know, we got a lot of new riders still. They're popping out on Grom, stuff like that, and you know what? They're trying. I see a lot of people who are super satisfied with their little 6-inch wheelies, and they're like, hell yeah, and I'm like, cool, good for you, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, that's all it is. It's about your energy and stuff. But if you really want to do it, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be like anything new outside of your comfort zone. You gotta push, and that push right there sucks some days.
Because you're gonna eat the motherfucking ground. You hit that ground. It's gonna hurt.
I mean, it can hurt. Absolutely, it's scary, is what it is. And then it's the problem of trying to balance that fear. You're sitting here, you're trying to balance the fear with your drive to do it. So it's like, how can you slow yourself down to like meet in the middle?
Right.
So it's time. For some people, it's time. For some people, it's just clicks, stuff like that.
What's the deal with the rear air pressure? Like how much air in there and shit. Like what difference do that make?
Rear air pressure plays a part in how much surface area you have on the ground. So on a street bike, I'll run 20, 25 because they like to move around a little bit.
Right.
You already got a fat tire on it. You got a 180 tire on it. And, I mean, it feels good for me. I know people who run 40 plus on a street bike, and that thing moving everywhere. The big thing for me, let's say Harleys. I will not run below 30 PSI. For a long time, I was rocking 45 because I don't like the way that a Harley, where they're so torquey, like you can watch Stevie runs a low air pressure. I grill them all the time for it. I've seen a few people I know that have popped back out after a little bit, and they run low air pressure. When they're coming back and stuff like that, and they'll goose it back and whatnot, you'll see that tire bounce. I don't want that bounce, not a bit. So I rock stiff air pressure in the Harleys. It's good for wheelies. It's good for burnouts. It's good for everything. And I like to cruise the Harley a lot. Right. That thing's got some miles on it. I just rode it out to, where was it? Connorsville, Indiana from Cincinnati. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hour ride, one way. I was on hopes and dreams. That thing's ready to blow up any day of the week.
You said, fuck it, I'm just going to take it.
Yeah, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'll
call a ride.
Yeah.
Call somebody,
go get my
that
truck.
Yep.
I keep rams, straps, everything in the back. I'm fully ready at any time.
For sure.
But yeah, air pressure is a big thing for a lot of people. There is a point of going too low because when you start moving around, you'll debead your tire. If you lean left or lean right, it'll have enough grip. It'll rip that tire right off that bead. You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah,
that's a bad one. Groms. I think I was big when I was on Groms. I was like 240, 250. So I was a big boy on a Grom. So I was running like 15 PSI maybe because they move easy. They move real easy. They're real tiny things.
They say they harder to wheelie and shit though to keep up. And
technique. Okay. They ain't got no power to them. It's all technique. Yeah. You can't goose it back. You got to do the work yourself.
Right. Because I see a lot of people, they throw it down then pull it up.
Yes. So yeah, a Grom's gonna teach you a technique similar to what it is to ride like a Harley. Okay, so like you see your Dyna Boys. Dyna Boys are always seat bounce, right? Because it takes that extra oomph.
Right, to get that motherfucker.
Yeah, otherwise your tire's spinning or it ain't gonna happen. But like I seat bounce my Sportster. I don't need to do that. I like it because I drop back hard. Grom is technique. I'm gonna tell you right now, you got Groms, you got Z125s. They both feel completely different. I do not like a Z125. I like a Grom.
Yeah, I ain't rode the Z125 before.
It's a more like forward seating position like that. Like you're kind of over this thing. Where the Grom, you're more relaxed. Yeah, you're more centered with the bike. I'm gonna preach those every day of the week. The little bikes can mess you up a lot quicker than a big bike can. I will say that.
Think so?
I know so.
I
know so.
Damn.
It sucks. Bro, you'll never catch me on a little 110. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to eat shit every day of the week.
Damn.
But, yeah, little bikes can mess you up because they get away quick. It's so quick that it's unpredictable. When you're on a big bike and it gets away, you got a little bit of reaction time.
Yeah.
That split second or something like that. Nah, little bike's gone.
Mm.
Little bike's good for anything, man. I learned rolling stoppies on Groms, all kinds of stuff. Learning circles on Groms for a while. Jumping around the seat, transitions.
You said you was killing it on the ground.
Yeah, I miss that thing. I miss that so bad.
You
Yeah,
gotta
no
just
idea.
grab another one. They out here. It's like a lot of people jumping on the motherfuckers now too.
Yeah. You guys have a whole squad down here. You
Nah,
bought one, now you got a whole squad.
Yeah, it's
You don't pop off for everybody.
Shit, it ain't me. They be doing the mini Mondays and shit. I ain't even popped out on one of them rides
Man,
yet.
you posted up real quick. You're like, look at this. Just bought the Die Dreaming Grom. And they're like, oh, Grom?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's what happened. So
Yeah.
I start seeing hella people like, oh, where the Groms at? I want a Grom. I want a Grom.
Bro,
But
I was rolling the smoke out. I think it was Friday. Yeah, because I was coming from work. Rolling the smoke out on Friday. I'm coming down 75. And I'm like, I'm running late.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to relax. 3 Groms on 75 on the highway. You know they ain't going nowhere. They're in the right lane.
Yeah.
And I think it was Zay. He had that Busa still, that white and red Busa and stuff. My truck's loud, and I drive that thing like bat out of hell anywhere. So I came through that thing screaming and whatnot. I came up right next to him, and then I saw him there. I was like, I know I scared the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
It's like, what? It was you? It was you? Like, yeah. Man, I've rode Groms. I put 100 miles on a Grom on a highway one time in Chicago, going back and forth.
God,
Horrible time. Great around the city though.
Yeah, I like it around the city. The highway, I really ain't no fan. I just jumped on the highway with it a few times. I ain't no fan of it on the highway, but around the city.
I used to ride that thing unlimited around the highway. Just.
I think every time I'd have been on it, I'm all the way full throttle. I mean, it's just,
everywhere.
I ain't slowing down. Unless I got to. Like, the ride the other day, later ride and shit.
I'll say your guys' traffic down here, horrible.
It is,
and for a motorcycle rider, it's horrible. So I got this thing where it's like, when I started coming down here, you know how everybody's just randomly just revving up. It don't matter if you by yourself or nothing like that. It used to piss me off, honestly, and I kind of I just started picking up on it. I'm like, these people don't fucking watch.
Yeah, you got to, because these motherfuckers don't pay attention to the bikes down here for sure. So
bro, they don't pay attention to cars. It's bad.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
I think everybody just be in their own little whatever. Like everybody feel like they fucking own the road down this motherfucker or something. This is my shit. Fuck.
You better make sure to own it. If you around me, I will go. I got full coverage.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go.
Too. He said, "Let's go. We're running that shit."
I get out of payment and then something nicer real quick.
Oh, for sure. So do you wear a helmet most of the time? Sometimes
it's becoming less and less, and I definitely catch grief about it. And
I know Jackie's probably one of the ones to get on your ass a lot.
First one. Right there, first one.
She do that shit to me too. Tell me, like, where's your fucking helmet at? But so when you did have one, like, do you listen to music? Do you listen to music when you ride? Is that like
I used to. So I used to wear a full face helmet, stuff like that. Real nervous about getting hurt. Obviously, I got a kid at the house.
Right, for sure.
I grew up without a dad. I'm sorry. I'm getting back up. I don't care what I got to do. Like, it's my survival instinct. I'm not leaving him like that.
Yeah, you're going back home for sure.
I'm gonna make it happen. But so I used to have music in my ear all the time, and the trick about that is, like, you know how music is, bro. It gets you in the mood and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, like, the autoplay just ain't hitting.
So you trying to switch and shit, like,
so I sat there and, like, I tried out different helmets here, different, full face. I tried the modular where they flip up, and then I got the half helmet. The half helmet was actually on a whim. I think we're down. I think it was Alabama, not this past April, but the April before. Me, Marco, and Morris were sitting here and like, what would look goofy? It's like half helmets, like some German World War II looking helmets.
Yeah.
And so I copped it, and I mean, like, it feels good when you're in a pack. Like, I got all my peripheral vision because I grew up never wearing a helmet.
For sure. I fucking hate them.
I do. I think it puts blinders on you.
Yeah.
I think it gives a false sense of space, stuff like that. Now, I'm not. Helmets saved 100 million lives.
For sure.
So they don't always save lives, but they help. It's like seatbelt.
Yep.
So
I agree. I just seen people get fucked up with the helmet on, and I've seen people make it without the helmet on. So
yeah, it's all about the
so,
wreck.
yeah.
Sean Matthew he got into that wreck.
Yeah,
That helmet saved his life.
for sure.
Absolutely. Lucky he's still here with us, man. Same with Dan.
Yeah.
Very lucky to have Dan still here, given the circumstances. But yeah, so I was rocking a half helmet for a while, and it feels good, like you're open and stuff like that. And then one day I started riding around with no helmet, and I started fooling around. You know, I'm real comfortable with who I am, you know, what I got going on for me on a bike, and I popped out and smoke out, no helmet. I was about to put it on Friday. Yeah, because I was laying riding with her on Thursday. And I was like, you know, that's cool. If I got somebody on the back, I'm vigilant as could be.
Yeah.
I may not act like I'm paying attention 200%.
For sure.
That's somebody else's life in my hand.
Exactly.
Especially when they got kids or anything like that. That's not going on my soul. Not happening. But yeah, Friday we were about to rock out. Sitting here, I literally have my helmet on, and something felt wrong. It's like everybody's telling me wear a helmet, like this dangerous ride. Like it is. We're packed up.
For sure.
Pack gets crazy. And Friday night smoke out was rough. Everybody went down. Everybody.
That shit was crazy. I pulled up after all the wrecks, but
bro, it's so bad. It's the most dangerous stunt ride of the year. We straight went to war. And that'll be that, bro. That'll be the joke to the end of time.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, I mean, that's like Marco hit Jackson. Jackson been hoeing him out online, acting like he's a bad rider. He ain't a bad rider. I'll say that right now on my chest. Marco's not a bad rider.
Right.
It's a bad situation that was caught on film.
That's all it was.
And that's bad luck.
I heard they trashed him online. That's what Ian told me. Yeah, it's like, damn.
And you know how it is. Like Harley, they're like, goddamn street bike rider.
Yeah.
And like Jackson is a killer rider. Jackson has got a short fender and he can drop back where other Harley riders cannot. Drop back is essential on a Harley.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bad time, bad place, and we just happened to have a great camera crew in the truck. And they did their job a little bit too well on that one, especially for a local to do that.
Right.
But yeah, so I sat here, I rode all smoke out, no helmet. I had a shirt on Friday, which was crazy because I don't do that. It's hot outside. It's summertime.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, no gear, no helmet. I'm in my Nike Roches. I chill. No helmet, no nothing like that. Sunglasses on, no gloves. I don't wear gloves half the time. Just raw dog every bit of it.
Yeah, just comfortable. I don't like me. With me, when I used to wear a full face helmet, I used to talk to myself in the helmet. And I'm like, damn, I used to think too much. I used to think about all the bad shit that can happen. But as soon as that helmet come off, I'm free. It's like, okay, I can see everything. I'm just like, fuck it. And all that bad shit go out the fucking window. It's like with that on, it's just stuck in my head. It's all there.
I'm not going to encourage. I'm not going to say don't learn without a helmet. You know,
for sure. I tell people to wear them. But
you got to feel it out first. You got to know yourself, which is some people don't.
Yeah.
They act like they do, and they still don't.
Mm-hmm. So, I got fucking 2 full face helmets. I got modular helmets. I got half helmets. But I feel comfortable without it.
Well, you run the classes and stuff, don't you? You do motorcycle classes.
Yeah. So I gotta wear them.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to wear them in there. Yeah. So
you sound so depressed about that too. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie. I don't like them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's one of them though. But it's just all about how you feel and shit though. For real. And I don't. It is what it is. It's a person's own preference for real with that shit. So
it is. I mean, it's your own life.
Mm-hmm.
Do it how you want.
Nah, for sure.
It's like people go out here. We got so many people up in Dayton that wear Rossi full gear on the Grom, and I'm like, you really think you're about to go down like that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I see people out here on enduro bikes. They're wearing shorts, tennis shoes, and then it's like, oh, I got my big bad padded Alpine Stars jacket on top. Like, what are you doing, you goofy?
It don't make sense.
It don't make no sense. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll lose an arm before I lose a leg. After not being able to walk like that,
Say fuck it, huh?
Yeah, I'll slap you with one hand on me. I don't care. We ain't walking around on crutches though.
There's a motherfucker out there that ride with one hand. Like not here, but I think I seen it online viral some shit.
Bro,
It
there's
was like,
people, yeah, they be riding with like rubber bands on, like
yeah,
just chicken wings.
yeah,
Bro, chicken wing
a
in that
chicken
thing. I'm
wing
like,
and a
that's
rubber
crazy.
band. Yep,
Yeah.
I seen that shit online. I'm like, damn, that's insane. I don't know. Hey, motherfuckers gonna do it. They gonna figure out a way to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I mean? That's how you should. That's how you should be. That's how I am. Whatever, just make shit happen. You know what I mean? So you got like a person that you, boom, I want to ride. That's what I'm calling.
Nah,
Nope.
no, I don't reach out to ride like that. I know so many people, stuff like that. I just pop out.
Yeah.
I mean, it is through the week. It is hard getting down here with work, kids, stuff like that. Now I'll pop out on the weekend if I ain't got nothing going on. I love doing side work, stuff like that. I like just enjoying life. So if it fits, it fits. If not,
Yeah.
man, I've outrode myself.
So
Honestly,
do you ever think like you gonna be to one like to put on some rides or something, or you just like fuck that? You don't really give for you just gonna go pop out like throw your own rides. You feel me? Like
could I? Yeah. Have I thought about it? Absolutely.
yeah,
But
I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna say you can't. You got a
right,
name big enough to do it. That's why I'm asking. Do
man,
you
I don't
think
even
you
think
would?
I'm that big. That's the thing. But we'll
But
pop
people
out.
know you. You know what I
Yeah, they're
mean?
like,
Like
hey,
yeah,
that's that shirtless wheelie
yeah,
dude.
they
That's
know you. You know
literally how it
what I
works.
mean?
Bro, that's
They
how it
know you.
was down at the bar. So like, you're shirtless wheelie dude on the sports, right? I'm like, yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, hey,
Uh,
shit. If it work, it work.
yeah, it's just me being comfortable. I'm owning who I am. I'm just comfortable.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I could put on a ride, stuff like that. Like we're all about it. Ian is humble enough, like at Smokeout, stuff like that. We all pull up to the shop. We respect where we're at,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. We all communicate with each other. I mean, we do the same. We could do the same with your bike nights, stuff
Yeah,
like
hell
that.
yeah.
Um, do I really got that in me? I'm gonna let Stevie take that. He can have the key to the city like that, but not in a battle. We still got a battle. There's money on the line. Key to the city. I'm gonna run Cincinnati by the end of it. He thinks he got it.
Oh yeah. So,
Nope.
so it's a battle.
That's a real deal battle. We done shook on it and everything. Now we agreed after Friday night smokeout. This ain't the place.
Yeah.
I'm a grill.
Yeah.
I'm a grill. Sports versus sports. I'll blow my shit up. I'll lock it up mid wheelie. I don't care.
We gonna have
Come
to
on.
have we're gonna have to have goddamn it. When y'all set that up and y'all ready to go crazy, let me know. I just wanna, be around and
He
goddamn
knows.
witness.
He knows it's coming, and he's scared. I'm gonna tell him right now he's scared. I ain't even gotta know.
He said you scared. What you gonna do? I know you gonna see this. What you gonna do?
He
You
gonna
feel
post in bike life about it.
me? He gonna go crazy. Hey,
He gonna post 3 reels about it right
Yeah.
now within 30 minutes and be like, "I'm sorry for the last one."
Hey, listen.
Right? He's
One,
got
one,
film. He's got it.
nah,
Man.
for sure. One thing he gonna
Dude's
do
all
is
about
go
it.
crazy, and he gonna post, and he gonna show.
Bro, that man has no limit.
Nah, he
That's
don't.
I don't give a shit in a nutshell. He's crazy,
Hey,
and that's why he's so good.
since I first met him, I promise you, since I first met him,
G
I'm
style,
like,
freestyle, sketchy.
yeah,
Bro, somebody was messaging me the other day talking about Stevie, and I listed out like sketchy Stevie, swerves right at you Stevie, all kinds of stuff. But at the end, I'm like, solid as fuck Stevie. He's got your back.
for sure.
He is a good dude when it comes to homies and stuff. Like I said, he may be posting reels 30 minutes and blowing up your feed all day long. He'll be the first one to be like, "Hey, I got this of you. I got this. Come on, where's your phone at? Let me airdrop this."
Yep.
He is all about it. He's full speed. That's
Nah,
good. That's good to see.
yeah, he with a lot of people in this shit. I think he just naturally like if you do this shit, he's happy for you. Yeah,
He is, man.
like and that's just him.
He is. He's good hearted like that.
Yeah,
He can be a dick though.
I ain't never seen that side of him.
I've seen him mollywop some people.
I seen one on where was that when they was on the banks. What
Oh, that was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah,
What was it though? That was after the ride out.
Yeah, that was an after party.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody talking
Yeah.
sideways to his wife.
To his wife. Yep.
You know what? Stevie will stand on business right now. He crippled as could be with his foot. You know, he about lost his foot, riding the bikes, everything like that. It don't matter. Stevie will take a W, he'll take an L. He's real. He is real about it.
Did you have any wrecks over the smoke out?
No.
You did? I ain't gonna lie. Look, I didn't see some of them people wrecking, but then when I'm watching back at some of the footage, I'm like, damn, when did that happen? When did that happen?
Brett, another local Brett.
Yeah, I seen
He,
that.
yeah,
One.
he wrecked pretty early on in the ride, and you know what? It does happen, and thankfully he's good. He's got a broken scapula. He's alive. He's good. He's in good health. I just seen him posting on Facebook the other day, and he's out chilling.
Mm-hmm.
You get another bike. You can build your bike back 100 times
Yeah, for sure. That
as
shit.
long as you're good. And
That's materialistic shit. All that,
Yeah.
I mean, we always get all that shit back and make it happen just how we made it happen the first time.
Some people are built tougher than others too. Some people go down, they're everything's messed up. Some people go down, nothing messed up.
Right.
Is what it is, man.
So you pretty much wild boy, man. I'm gonna have to make my own nickname for you when I see you every time.
Hey, make it a good one.
I'm gonna think
like
of something.
The new ones.
I'm gonna think of something because shit. I'm talking about, bro. Every story you say, I got right up. I grab my phone, my wallet, my keys, and I ride. Keep riding.
Yeah, no, I hate to be like that, but honestly, at the end of the day, yeah, that's what it is. Like, I got hit pretty hard as a kid, and did I deserve it? Absolutely, hell yeah, I'm a hellion. But does it kind of help me out in the long run? Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
So
it built you up to be forward tough.
I ain't never been hit harder than by anybody other than my own mom.
Damn.
Yeah, she's a burly woman. God bless her heart. She put up with me. I'm my father's child for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll get right back up. If I can walk, I'm gonna get right back up. I may be dumb as fuck for it, but I'm gonna do it.
Fuck it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's your decision. You know how you function. You feel me? So you go get your little one in the ride.
He loves the bikes, man. He don't like showing me that he likes the bikes. Honestly, he's real shy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can be real shy too, and not a lot of people know that about me. But he's just like me. I got him a little 50 dirt bike. He'll go out to the garage. He was out in the garage last year. Yeah, because we got rid of it. He was out in it last year. Man, dancing on a bike. He's practicing.
Yeah.
He's got a little electric Stasic bike, which is like the name brand electric bicycle to get.
Mm-hmm.
I just bought that on a whim. I was like, you like that? Absolutely. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Man, he's trying to wheelie it. He's got burnouts on it. He's got drifts on it in the grass, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah. So he getting ready for sure.
Yeah, I got to hide the keys to this shit because he will literally hop on it, kill switch, choke, anything you got to do. He's like, start.
Yeah.
I've seen him about knock some bikes over doing that stuff. I used to snatch him up when he was like 3-4 years old. Snatch him up off the bike, let it fall.
Got to, or he gonna tear some shit up, huh?
He will if he starts getting into his groove like that. He's a little wild, man.
Hey, shit, you start them young. That's what I say. I mean, you never know. Like with us being a little older and stuff. Like I try to get my daughter in the ride. She ain't with it, so I don't pressure her or nothing.
Yeah.
But when you start them young, the way life going and stuff, like, and these kids, they get into something so young, and man, they fuck around, blow up, and be big off that shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean,
all you got to do is
it's like sports. Some kids like sports. I'm not a sports guy.
Right.
I'm not. So, is my kid gonna try sports? Yeah, he loves soccer. He loves soccer. Loves baseball. Mm-hmm. Great for him. We're gonna push that because he loves it. When he stops loving it, okay.
Yeah.
To a reasonable extent, you know what I mean, discipline and stuff like that. But, yeah, he likes the bikes. I try and get him to come out to lot days, stuff like that. I think he gets nervous in front of a lot of people.
That's probably all it is.
Because he'll be trying to show off for the neighborhood girls all the time. He really does. And, like, he'll mess up one little bit, and he just blows up. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm like, no, they think you're cool. Look.
Yeah. He don't want to be embarrassed.
Yeah, he does.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he's a shy little boy. He's great, though.
That's what's up.
I had him on a bike 3 months old. I had him in the little like chest carrier thing. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
And I was holding him, supporting his head, everything, and I was literally clutch walking this bike around the parking lot.
Damn.
Just clutch walking it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's just took to it. Now he's like, Dad, I want a Lamborghini, but I'll take a Ferrari. I'm gonna get a mansion. He's like, will you buy me a Grom? He's like, I gotta be 16 to get a Grom. I'm like, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. We go to soccer practice, baseball practice on the Harley all the time. I let him ride. He sits in front of me. I take my hands off. I can trust him.
Yeah.
I talk in his ear. He knows how to do throttle, brake, stuff like that. I pull in the clutch for him, shift, stuff like that.
That's what's up.
Pretty much everything I would have wanted growing up. Like, they're little adults. They're going to be an adult. Don't treat them like a little kid. Let them grow. Mm-hmm. Enhance that.
And they watch us. And, they want to do what whoever they look up to doing. So that's another thing. I mean, when he see you got the love for the motorcycle shit and all that, I mean, it's gonna automatically. You his father. I want to be like my daddy. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, and then I get real worried thinking about that because I know how hard I hit the ground.
But it's different. Like you could teach them to be better.
Oh, you gotta know how to wreck if you're gonna get into bikes and stuff like that. They don't tell you this. Wrecking is the most important trick you're gonna learn.
Mm-hmm. It's two people, two
Keep your
different
head
type of
up.
riders.
Keep your head up. Keep your head off the ground.
Two type of riders. The one that's been down, the ones that's gonna go down. Yeah, I mean, I tell everybody that.
I don't believe that.
I tell everybody that.
I know. That's a time honored truth, but I don't believe that. There's some people who are smart and they ride with their head on and they won't go down. They're vigilant for cars. There's a lot of people that won't go down in their lifetime.
I don't know, man.
God bless them. Don't get me wrong.
For sure.
It's a miracle nowadays.
I'm not one of them people. You feel me?
Nah.
So I already done goddamn it out of my years of riding. It's over with. But I don't know. I know some people who haven't been down yet, or who. All right, let me say. I know some people who haven't been down, but they ain't been riding long enough.
Oh yeah, no.
You feel me? Yeah. So now I know some people who rode for so long and then went down. I don't know nobody who's been riding forever and never been down. So all the people who haven't been down that I know are new riders. That's just me.
I think I know like maybe a handful of people who are like old and they never been down. So it's slim.
Yeah.
It is slim, but if you're gonna do it while you're young.
Man.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, in the last 5 years I've been doing this, I'm fucked up.
It's harder to heal when you get older. Them bones don't heal as fast, man.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
I ain't 21 no more. I'll tell you that right now.
I remember being kids and shit, boy, you'll hurt yourself and you next day you back good to go. Like, but now?
After my knee, man, even like just going out partying for one night, I'll wake up, my knee's killing me. It's tendon pain out the ass.
And then what's so crazy is riding a bike and you got it in a position so long, and then y'all of course jumping around and stunt riders jumping around, changing positions on the bike so much. I know you be sore.
Oh yeah.
I know you be sore.
Yeah, like you'll see me nowadays. Like I'll sit here and like I'll kick my knee out, I'll stretch it out, stuff like that. Like it does get stiff. Other than that, okay, so arm pump. Arm pump's a big thing for people.
What's that?
Where you're holding on it, you're focused on putting all the weight through your arms. So you hold on with like your forearms, right?
Mm.
There's a fine mix of you got to stay centered with your ass, hips, in your seat.
Yeah.
But you got to sit here and like I don't get arm pump like that. I know some people who are in great shape and they'll get arm pump so bad they're like, I gotta eat a banana, I gotta drink Gator Light, stuff like that. I don't know. It don't work. And if I even, I don't know, I drink all the time too, so I don't feel like that. But yeah, arm pump's a big thing that comes into play. Like you'll wear yourself out with arm pump. It's like you swing a baseball bat 100 times in a row. Like you don't feel it.
Right. One thing I see a lot of people who wheeling and shit do with when they wheeling and they take their foot and throw it underneath. Like
yeah, so there's shift lock and then there's peg lock. And then dirt bike boys, I could not do it, but they'll sit here. So when you will take your foot, you'll shift lock, you'll shift up, and you just hold that shifter up there. That's your lock point, right?
Uh-huh.
A lot of dirt bike boys, what I've been seeing them do is they take their heel, right? Say this is your peg, they take their heel in between the shifter and the peg, they'll just lay it there. And it's like they're almost pulling backwards to keep themselves up. They're pulling with like their heel, their Achilles on that peg.
Yeah.
That right there, absolutely not. I stretched out of my Achilles tendon. It ain't finna happen again. Absolutely not.
I just be looking at the different shit motherfuckers be doing when they be in wheelies and shit. And I be like, why they do this or why they doing that?
So I foot lock my Harley. I'll slip my toes underneath my left foot peg, and that's kind of like how I stay on it. So I don't feel locked in on my Sportster hardly ever. You'll see me literally pull myself up and jump up back in the seat, try and center up all the time. And then like. You'll see me if I got my foot locked. You'll see me throw my knee out, and then you'll throw my knee will come back in. It's all about finding your center of gravity. What feels right for you? Because I know I have a bad tendency. I stiffen up my right side a lot more, so I pull the bike to the right a lot more. Especially if I'm new on a bike or not comfortable on like a specific style of bike, stuff like that. I know I do that, so I just pay attention.
That shit, I'm getting into that stunt shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all gonna be like,
just rock with it. Don't think.
You're gonna be like, man, I remember I was at his house and he told me like I was at the podcast.
Said,
He
said
told
he
me
was
I'm
gonna
gonna
get into it. Look at him now.
look at him now.
He running. He running from every cop in the city.
Shit, them motherfuckers know me. I'm gonna have to be
Yeah.
fully geared then by then because
Yeah.
they
Shiesty, full face.
they know
visor
me.
down.
So I gotta have one of, you feel me? If I was to do that shit, it's over. But you know, I'm gonna try to. Right now, I feel like I'm in every lane with this bike shit. You feel me? Like as far as like on the street legal side.
Yeah.
So once I jump into that little stunt shit, yeah, I'm pretty much complete. You feel me? Like I got all type of bikes. I done rode all type of bikes. I done taught people how to ride. I done been taught by others. I done led shit. I done followed this shit. So now it's just like boom. Let me jump in this stunt shit. Well, in the track, I ain't been on the track. You ever fuck with the track?
Nah, I ain't good like that. Off road on a dirt bike, I ain't gonna lie.
No, I'm talking about like even like the track where when they go in the circles and shit. When you got to put on the full leather and all that shit.
No, you're not gonna catch me in leather.
It's
No,
over.
that's way too easy rider for me. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not no track person.
I'll cringe myself out.
Yeah, they told me like, man, come on, get you a suit. We come to the track. I don't see myself. I don't know. I just don't see myself on the track.
They just opened up a flat track up in Dayton, up at the casino. They're about to start races. What is? No, today's Thursday.
Mhm.
They had races there last night. First races of the year.
Damn, for real.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. They got a little oval track up there.
I want to try to get some shit like that down here in the city, man. Like I know that shit costs and shit, but I think that's like on my bucket list, like to get a bike or some shit. You know what I mean? Not even just like a track, but like a place where we can go and do us. You know what I mean? Like if it's dirt there, if it's goddamn it a lot there.
Yeah, I mean, I would
different
love
type
that.
shit.
But I mean, logistically speaking, it's a nightmare.
Think so?
Insurance. Oh,
Oh,
absolutely,
insurance
yeah.
would be a motherfucker for
Yeah,
sure.
logistically, it's a nightmare, and I mean, I hate to say it, but you got people out here, they're gonna abuse you for it. They're gonna be like, "I'm gonna pull up here. Oh, if I get hurt, like, I'll find this clause or that clause." Like, it is a nightmare, and I hate to be like that, but there is people out there like that.
Yeah.
You guys
true,
got a
that's
great Doug Dunaway Motorsports Park or something like that. It's like a free to enter park.
true. I ain't hip.
Man, I think it's like 20, 30 minutes up there on 74 headed towards Indiana.
Mm.
Because
I ain't hip.
I used to ride dirt. I used to ride trails and stuff like that on my quad. I had
Yeah.
a whole bunch of different quads. And like, so I would follow the group, stuff like that. I mean, they look nice up there. They keep it maintained, stuff like that. It's free too.
Damn.
So I don't think you have to have state registration for your bike, nothing like that. Like if you go to Haspin, I'm pretty sure you got to have registration. Like you got to register your shit every
Right.
year. Yeah, that's
Make sure you're
nice.
official.
But you got, I don't think East Fork's around here. It may be around here.
Yeah, East Fork. I don't know where it's at, but I know they it's a lot of races and shit there.
I think Gio runs up there on the weekends because he got that little KTM. I think he's been at East Fork a couple times actually.
Probably. I know they said that's where they started on. Him and G Style. They said they started on dirt and shit.
You talking about how crazy G Style is real quick. Gio told me something. This is crazy. And Stevie, I'm sorry if you hear this. It's a cold hard fact, and you just a test dummy for real. Gio sit here and gas him up.
Yeah.
Because Stevie be like, "Oh, you got it, Gio, you got it." And he's like, "I don't know, man. You want to show me how it's done?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, just hit, you got to hit it like it." Bro, Gio told me he's seen Stevie knock himself out so many times trying to hit these jumps, stuff like that.
Damn.
He can tell by the breathing whether he's okay or not by the end of the day. And walk over to him, bro. Stevie's sleeping. Nah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, it'll be all right. Just give him 5 minutes."
Yeah, he'll come back. Damn,
Yeah.
he was his test dummy.
Yeah. G Style's full send all the time.
That's why he is how he is now. That's why he as good as he is now. Cause he, I mean, like fuck it.
Shit, he wrecked and smoke out too.
And when I said that, that's because that's what I was thinking about. I'm like,
I didn't know that until he posted it.
I didn't know it till he posted it.
It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't nothing like that. It didn't hold up the ride. He picked the ride back up, went.
It kept going. That's why I said that. That's why I asked, did you wreck? Because I'm like, when I seen that, I'm like, damn. Nobody said nothing about it. I ain't see it or none of that until he posted the video.
Bro, I was swinging rollers. I was that video I just posted. I was swinging a roller at Eddie and stuff. Still didn't wreck. I was ready to go down too. Like Eddie's my boy. We would have fought for sure. He would have swung on me, and I would have took that right to the chin. That's on me for sure. I like that pressure though.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to go down. I didn't. I was actually really amazed. No shirt, no gear. Wildest man out here. No helmet. I ain't even have a mess up like that. I ain't even had no close call. Other than me, what I purposely did to him.
Yeah.
You know?
That's crazy. You was ready for it. You a wild motherfucker. I swear I'm gonna come up with a nickname for you, man. Next time I see you, I'm gonna have something. Cause I'm about to edit this motherfucker. I'm gonna drop this. We gonna drop this Sunday,
Okay.
and it's gonna be like it's something gonna click. Cause I sit and watch it all back. So I mean, we probably like an hour. Yeah. So I sit and watch it all back or whatever, and I'm like, okay, so something gonna click. I'm just listening because I go back and listen.
Hey, so
I'm gonna come up with a name, and I'm gonna have these motherfuckers call you that shit.
Ian been calling me Gang Bird.
Gang Bird.
Yeah. So have you seen the owl on his chest that he's got?
Yeah.
Bro, we went to a ride out. I think it was Broward. He shaved his chest, everything except for the owl. And we were calling it. We were like, "That's a war bird." Bro, he's goofy as hell.
Yeah. That's my boy, man.
Yeah, great dude. With it. Great people. Him and Jackie are great people.
Nah, for sure. They package that. I fuck with. You got to love both of them.
Yeah, and if you don't, you got a real deal problem.
Nah,
that's on you.
Sure.
That's on you.
I think anybody, that come around and really hang around, it's good people for real. It's all love on this bike scene down here. I try to bring people together, man. I appreciate you fucking with me too for sure, man.
Oh, absolutely. Every day of the week.
It's all love. Anytime you down here, goddamn it, you hit my line. It's all love. You feel me?
Yeah, like I said, man, I'll pop out, stop the violence ride, stuff like that. I'll pop out all the little stuff. That's back when I wasn't even wheeling. My knee was all messed up still. I still popped out with somebody.
For sure.
I was hiding in the back all incognito.
Nah, that's all
New
love,
face
man.
on the bag. Don't be telling nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I appreciate you goddamn it fucking with me on Bikes and Bullshit, man. Any shout outs you want to goddamn it do, or tell them where they can follow you on social media or whatever you want, you know what I mean, before we wrap it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Fox Blocks on Instagram, FOXXBLOXX. Shout out, honestly, Ian, Jackie, Die Dreamin', Bike Life, podcast, pretty much all of Cincinnati. Yeah. Coming from the outside, coming down here. I ain't a mean face down here, man. It's all love.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all already know where to follow us at Bikes Bullshit Podcast, BIKSBULLSHT PODCAST on all platforms. You feel me? And we out.